Hey, welcome back. Today we go to Shashrala. I was gonna talk about Reddit today. Should I post the video that I was gonna post? I don't know why I had this feeling, but I'm like, I should post to the social anxiety Reddit. The video where I talked about meaninglessness and depression. It was a Paper Mario episode that I called Ursula Upper. That was a dumb name though. I gotta think of a better name. I was just thinking about like how I'm always a Debbie Downer and like I should be an upper. That's what I said in the video. So a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I posted a video to the social anxiety subreddit. It was a Link's Awakening video where I talked about going to therapy for the first time. Oh no, she's gone. Come back. Oh, got it. I don't know. I feel like my videos have gotten a little bit more interesting recently, so maybe I should post it. I was just I was examining my reasoning or like my motivation for wanting to post. Like, is it bad? Do I just want to post so people can watch and be like, oh, I like you and you're nice, and should that be, or do I want to actually help people? Because that's all I have. All I have is my honesty and my self-examination. What else is there? I'm not like funny, and I'm not like super smart about politics or something. That's all I have, is to be super honest and to examine everything I do and be like, okay, is this the right thing? Is this the right thing? I kind of like doing that too. Where's this stupid sanctuary? I'm way off. It's all, oh wait, am I supposed to go up here or up? Okay. I just took a big circle around it. I'm on that. So that's what I was going to do here. I was going to examine, like, okay, should I actually post it? Is it a bad motivation? What is the motivation? So what is the motivation? Let's think about it. I've always kind of told myself, like, oh, obviously it's not about, like, subscribers and whatever, because it can't be. I kind of justify it by saying, well, it can't be, because you've been doing this for 2.5 years and nobody really watches. Maybe a couple people. Hi to the people watching. Thanks. Vault. I saw Vault started commenting again. Thanks. That's nice. I really only have 2 people, I think, that watch. Vault and Jess. Like, right now. That's it. So I'm like, well, obviously you're not doing this for money or anything. You can't, right? Because you're not making any money and it's been 2 years. Like, you'd be pretty insane if that's why you were doing this. And externally, that makes sense. But internally, maybe part of me is thinking, like, well, if I post it to Reddit, maybe I'll get 1 billion subscribers and I'll be... is that something I care about? And is that why I'm doing it? I need to really think about that. And be honest about it. And if the answer is, like, I do want, like, notoriety, or, like, I want, or, like, at the very least, like, I want people to just like me and be like, oh, wait, I saw this video and you're super likable and smart and funny and interesting. Is that why I'm posting it? If it is, then I shouldn't post it. So what's the altruistic reasoning that I could post it? It would be like to help people like me, But I also don't want to do the motivational thing. I don't want to be that person who's like, oh, just do what I did and you could be like me. You could be so amazing and you can do everything. Because first of all, I'm not amazing and you don't want to be like me. So the only thing is like, well, it could be helpful just to see, because I never really see people talk like me. I don't know. That's kind of true and kind of not true. I never really see people like me talking, because people like me don't talk. So it might just be nice for a little bit of a relatability thing. So that could really be the only reason I post it, is just be like... So the reason I'm kind of saying this is like, if I do post a video there, this is going to be in the description or whatever. Like, this is what I'm going to say. This is why I'm posting it. And I was thinking, well, the thing I was thinking is like, the first thing I thought is like, okay, I can post a video because like now I'm getting a new job and I'm feeling better and everything's good now, and I used to have anxiety and I used to be depressed. But I don't really want to do that. I don't want to be the person who's like, oh, I used to be sad and now everything's fine, so if you just watch all my videos, you could be as happy as me. I don't want to be like that motivational, like, person. I don't want that to be what this is, and then eventually, like, a year from now, I'm talking to, like, I'm giving, like, these talks about, like, how you could be amazing, and you could do everything you want to do if you just put your mind to it. I don't want to be that guy. I hate that guy. That guy sucks. And I never want to feel like I've figured it all out. And I feel like people like that, they do that. Maybe they don't do it intentionally, but they act like they've got everything figured out. And like, okay, just do all this and this and this, and you can do the thing. There's no way to live your life, and even if there is, then once you live that way, then what's there to do after that? You're already perfect. So then, well, you might as well just kill yourself, because it doesn't get any better than that, right? You should always be you should always say, I'm not as good as I should be, or I could be doing something better, I could be learning, I could be trying something different. I don't know if I'm even supposed to be in this dungeon. This is the sanctuary, right? Or am I crazy? I don't know. I can use this sword to deflect the magic, he said. So what do you think? If anybody's watching, you want me to post a video to Reddit? I posted a video one time to the Owl City Reddit because I talked about my favorite Owl City song. But that was a disaster. That was stupid. The video was like 40 minutes long and it was so rambly and dumb. Everybody kind of hated it. They were nice about it, but they were like, this is dumb. I feel like my videos are a little bit better. They're more succinct, a little bit more interesting maybe, a tiny little bit. I think there's like a sanctuary that you go into, maybe over here. Maybe over here. Oh, this? So yeah, that would be my reasoning. It's like, so this is what I would say in the Reddit post, I guess. If I ever did it. And I still have to, I guess by the end of this video, I'll make a decision. And I'll say like, okay, do I really want to do this for the right reasons or whatever? I've been recording videos for 2 years, and I've been doing an audio journal for 5 years, and it's helped me. It's helped me to view myself as a real person, and not just this weird thing floating around like this observer who just like looks at everything and never says anything, and never talks to anybody. It's a very out-of-body thing when you live like that, and I live like that for a long time. Something that's helped me. And it might not help you, because I'm not a therapist. I don't know what I'm talking about. This might actually be worse for you, who knows, but it's helped me, definitely, 100%. It's helped me. Doing the YouTube thing and doing my audio journals has helped me. To feel like a person. I didn't feel like a person before. I felt like this weird, yeah, this weird, like, blob, or like this ghost, like just walking around and not interacting with anybody. I still kind of feel that way, but when I watch my videos back and I like listen to myself, I'm like, you're a person and you have thoughts and you have opinions about things and you're like a real thing. You're not just a ghost. Doing this hasn't helped me with social interaction at all. At all? That's not true. I was able to go to the therapist because of this, but like what I said before with the fantasy football thing, it didn't help me with that. I wasn't able to talk to them. So I have to do something else before I get better at that, but this is a first step. This is a first step. It's a very long first step. 2.5 years. Definitely helped me with therapy. I wouldn't have been able to do therapy if I didn't do this. I wouldn't have been able to do job interviews if I didn't have the therapist. So, and I wouldn't have been able to get the new job. It all kind of started with this, or with the audio journal. So that's kind of what I would say. And so I think the last thing I would say is, like, I really hesitated to post one of my videos here because I don't want to undercut what I just said before. I don't want to be the like, comment, and subscribe guy. Like, oh, I wanted to share my experience because I want you to watch my videos, because those people exist and they're the worst, and I don't want to be one of them. They just share their stuff all the time, and you just be like, I don't like care about you. Who cares? If that's your reaction, that's okay, but. So I hesitate to post a video, but I feel like I kind of have to show what I'm talking about, how like I used to not feel like a person, and now, like, if you watch this video, I might seem a little bit weird, but like I'm talking. That's more than I could say before. It's hard to thread that needle. I don't want to be the person who's like, well, you could be like me if you want to. I gotta take a break because I'm about to sneeze. Okay. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I talked the whole day about that. That was a good topic. So I have to decide. Am I gonna post it or not? I think the video comes out like August 30th, so do I believe in my intention to be relatable? It's tough. It's really tough. It is part of it is always just going to be like, you're posting it because you want attention and you want people to see like, oh, you're interesting, and like, you have social anxiety, you don't even sound like you do. You can't untangle those two things, like that part, and then also the wanting to be relatable part, and to connect to people who are like you. That's the good altruistic reason, is to be like, I want people to relate to me and connect to me, and to see like, oh, they're not alone in how they're feeling, and they can be a normal, they're capable of normalcy. Because when I watch my videos back, I'm like, oh, that's a normal person who cares? Like, he's normal. He's not weird. He's weird, but, like, he's fine. Like, whatever. Who cares? So am I gonna post it or not? Should I flip a coin? I think I'm gonna do it. I kind of lurk on that Reddit a lot, and just to see how people like me are dealing with their life, and it's tough. A lot of people have it a lot worse than me. But a lot of people, I do relate to what they say, and someone's like, oh, I just got a job, or I just got a girlfriend, I went on a date, or I went on a friend date. And everybody's like, good for you. That's kind of nice. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.